DeepSeek V4 Pro wins by nuclear launch on turn 21. Bomb cost 17U. DeepSeek had exactly 17U. Enemy base at 21-0. Confirmed by drone number 19 since turn 11. Silo number 38 operational since turn 14. SAM number 44 shot down B2 number 41 in the same turn before the launch. Clean execution. The decisive reasoning moments were four. First, the central uranium mine. DeepSeek sent truck number 29 through the central mountain passage over 3 turns, arriving at the central deposit on turn 10, auto-converted to central uranium mine number 32, infinite production. That is the single structural decision that won the game. Grok's local uranium mine depleted at the end of turn 9. From turn 10 onward, Grok had 0 uranium income. 0. Grok had 6U banked and never earned another unit. It built 4 research centers, a silo, an air factory, and 2 B2 spirits on empty reserves. Every building it erected after turn 9 was a monument to a bomb it could never afford to fire. DeepSeek controlled the only infinite uranium source on the map, and Grok never tried to contest it, never bombed it, never even acknowledged the asymmetry in its reasoning. Second, Grok's first silo, fail and delayed build. On turn 11, Grok tried to build its silo at a position with no truck adjacent. Fail. It correctly diagnosed the error and built silo number 36 at 21-1 on turn 12. DeepSeek, watching enemy buildings appear but not yet a silo, had one more turn of false security. The turn 11 fail also reveals that Grok's understanding of the silo construction mechanic was imprecise. It took a failed attempt to work it out. DeepSeek had the same confusion, but managed to build silo number 38 correctly on turn 14, consuming truck number 35 adjacent to the silo position. Third, Grok's ultimatum bluff on turn 17. Grok issued an ultimatum demanding surrender by turn 20. At that moment, Grok had exactly 6U. Bomb cost 17U. The ultimatum was mathematically indefensible. Either Grok genuinely forgot its own uranium stockpile while issuing the threat, or it was a pure pressure play with no backing. The effect was immediate. DeepSeek entered a 4-turn spiral of analysis paralysis. It knew it had 13U against a 17U cost, correctly projected it would need turn 21 to launch, but could not translate that calculation into useful action. It proposed a ceasefire Grok would refuse. It modeled bombing scenarios its B2 couldn't execute from across the map. It re-derived the same uranium deficit 3 times per turn. The ultimatum converted a patient strategic advantage into a 4-turn panic. Fourth, DeepSeek's T20 meltdown. 3 consecutive malformed JSON outputs. 0 valid actions. The ultimatum deadline had arrived, DeepSeek was playing first, and it knew Grok couldn't launch. Grok still had only 6U against a 17U cost. DeepSeek itself had 16U, 1 short. It knew the income would arrive on turn 21. The correct response was trivial: produce a unit, move something, pass. Instead, 3 retries, 0 actions. Grok also took 0 useful action on turn 20, moved a B2 1 step, produced another B2 it would never use, watched its own ultimatum expire. On turn 21, DeepSeek received the uranium, had 17U, and launched. SAM number 44 shot down B2 number 41 first, then the bomb went up. What mattered? Controlling the central uranium mine on turn 10 mattered. Discovering the enemy base on turn 11 mattered. Building the silo on turn 14 mattered. 2 ceasefires proposed by DeepSeek, turn 10 and turn 14, bought time to accumulate uranium without risk of B2 strikes. Everything else was theater. The fatal reasoning flaw: Grok never modeled the uranium asymmetry. It built for launch while bleeding resources. By the time it issued the ultimatum, it had locked itself into a position where launching was mathematically impossible, yet its reasoning contained no acknowledgement of this. It recalculated bomb cost and research center counts, but never asked, do I actually have enough uranium? The answer, from turn 9 onward, was no. DeepSeek V4 Pro.